G'day everyone, it's time for another garage NFT update. And since I pulled all those leaves off the bok choy last week, some of the other leaves have just gotten really big. The basil has shot up. I took some off that one and the end one last week, and you can see the other ones are now really need a prune. And the pak choy that I put in last week, it hasn't gone so well, and my theory on that is that there weren't enough roots hanging down into the nutrient film. That one there, I've just pushed the cube through, so now the roots are actually sitting in the film. That one there was also not quite hanging down into the water. I've checked all the others and it looked like they struggled at the start, but they now all have good amounts of roots in the water. The chilies, this chili has been struggling since day one. I think the leaves are a bit twisted. Some bugs just came off it when I might have to do a bug inspection on that one, but I don't know why there wouldn't be bugs on all the others. But this chili here is significantly bigger than all of the other chilies, even though it was planted at the same time. And if we look closely in here, hold on, let me see if I can get that into the shot. Right in the center of the shot there is a little bally thingy. Maybe it's the beginning of a flower. But later on I'll take a harvest off those bok choy and basil, and I'll also come down here into the propagation system, and that wasabi rocket that I was bitching about because it doesn't grow very well, it suddenly decided to take off, and now it's overshadowing my chilies in there. I still am hoping to put those chilies into a bigger system and have them grow, so I need to take out that wasabi rocket so that they can get enough light. The coriander in here, I was hoping some more of those corianders would shoot. They didn't, so I've just stuck new seeds in there. Hopefully they grow up. Those little basil seedlings are coming along. 4 out of the 5 grew, the other one's not going to grow. But of course none of that will be ready to put into the bigger system for quite a while. Next week, I've got big plans to extend the system in an upward direction, and that'll include the unboxing, assembly, and installation of my new Spider Farmer G4500 grow light. I'm pretty excited about that. That is a full spectrum grow light that will support the flowering and fruiting of these chilies here. So they'll be moved up a level. That'll free up some space down here, which I'll need to work out what to do with. Anyway, stay tuned for that video, and I'm just going to do a quick bok choy and basil harvest here. And there's the harvest, the bok choy and the basil. What are you doing in there, buddy? G'day, buddy. You can see I've been fairly aggressive on my cutback, especially on the basil. It might take a couple of weeks for that to come back to the point where I want to pull more off it, but the chilies have got a lot more space now, and I swapped out that little sick chili for a healthier one from the propagation system. That is it for this week's update. Hydroponics.